Hi everyone! So from my last video I did a curriculum haul and I had a couple people ask about some flip-throughs for my literature study guides we'll be using next year, and then also for the history curriculum. I will be doing a history curriculum flip through, but that will be a separate video. This one is going to be about our literature study guides. So I've actually used different ones. This last year we used the Memorial Press ones as well, but I'm gonna go ahead and show these first. So these are the Novelties, I don't know however that is pronounced, study guides. I bought these on Rainbow Resource and I got a few of them. We got Misty of, I'm not gonna say that. We got this book, The Incredible Journey, Ella Enchanted, Because of Winn-Dixie, Caddy Woodlawn, and A Bridge to Terabithia. We used these this last year. I had a few of them. I did Pippi Longstocking and another one, I can't think of the name of it. And I really like these. So I'm going to go ahead and just pick up one. So The Incredible Journey. So there's the introduction for the teacher, synopsis, pre-reading activities and discussion questions. I haven't looked through this yet, so I'm not gonna explain too much about it, but you can kind of see that's what that's about. More pre-reading and discussions. So they have the reading broken up. So what I did, when we did Pippi Longstocking, we just did that one. They had her read probably, I think it was usually about 2 chapters. And then they go through the vocabulary, you answer some questions, or fill in some blanks, answer some questions. We didn't do these all the time. I should have done them more, but I actually wasn't very good about it. Sorry, the lighting is a little bit bad right now, but I hope that you can see that okay. But yeah, so there's some questions to discuss. And then there's a little bit more questions, a literary element, literary devices. We always just did the vocabulary, fill in the blanks, and answer questions. We never really got this far into doing all this extra things. Maybe I'll do them this next year, I'm not sure. But then they have they have a metaphor, characterization, and a writing activity. So that is all for chapter 1 and 2. So what I had her do was I just had her read chapter 1 or the chapters that were related here. She did the first page, we discussed a little bit, and then moved on. And then they read chapter 3 and 4, same things. Everything is a little bit, it seems like everything's set up a little bit differently for each chapter, but most of it is the same. Sorry, I don't know if the angle is okay. So that's kind of how this one worked out. Most of the books, I think pretty much all the books are set up the same from what I see. You have the literary devices, setting. Oh, there's something a little bit different. So it does change it up a bit, which I thought was kind of nice. It's not just the same vocabulary, fill in the blank questions, and like same activities on everything. They do change them up. So these have been really fun. We did a couple of these this last year. That's why I picked up so many. Sorry, I ran out of memory. Yeah, so we did a couple of these last year and we really liked them, so I went ahead and grabbed a bunch. This is probably way too many for the year, but I do actually have a couple of other ones, but we will figure out which ones we want to do this year and do those. I'm actually just going to go ahead and throw these in as a comparison. We do as well, or we have used the Memorial Press ones as well. Oh, actually one more thing in here. So on the back, you have an answer key. So that was really nice about these, is that the answer key is provided in the one book. One thing I will say about Memorial Press is that they have the teacher guide and a student guide. Let's see that. Student guide, teacher guide. So student guide is just for the student. There's no answer guide in here. You have have vocabulary, comprehension questions, quotations, discussion questions, enrichment, quizzes, and tests. So it will have the same thing in here at the bottom. Read chapter 1, and then you have to look up the vocabulary words, you have a comprehension questions, and then more of those quotations, discussion questions, and enrichment. So I really like this book as well because it was a little bit simpler. You just read one chapter. Most of them just had you read one chapter and then answer all the things in here. Again, we just usually focused on this. Answered a couple of these, and I did discussion questions, but we didn't normally do too much of the other things. So yeah, we really liked the Memorial Press ones. These are some that I have found a good deal on, bought, and I'm stashing aside for my 4-year-old when she gets to the age to use these. Some of these are for my daughter, like this one we'll probably do next year. This one's for a younger age. So we really do like these. The only thing about Memorial Press is you do have to buy a student guide and the teacher. Well, you don't have to buy the teacher guide. The teacher guide is just convenient for grading their work. It gives you the answers in here. Whereas the Novelties one has the answer key in the back. So I hope that helps you if you are looking at this curriculum. If you have any other questions, I'd be happy to answer them. Just write them down below and I will get back to you. So I hope you're all having a great day. Look out for the history curriculum flip through. That one's going to be coming up pretty soon too. So yes, have a good day and I'll talk to you later. Bye.